Hello everyone, welcome to Everything ChatGPT YouTube channel where I share ChatGPT tips and tools. Welcome to 2024. Happy New Year. If you are seeing this first video for the year, so year 2024, I have decided to upload content on this channel from all the videos I have done last year, and I'm going to start posting on this channel. So my name is Kevin Bassi. Today we are going to look at the news from OpenAI. So I know this news is not really popular. Not everybody is going to get this except the ChatGPT Plus users. So if you are using ChatGPT Plus, you are going to receive this email from OpenAI. So this email is just like to let the GPT builders, so GPTs are basically the custom version of ChatGPT. If we all can remember, during the OpenAI Div Day event last year, they launched the GPT. So GTPs are the new ways for anyone to create a tailored version of ChatGPT to be more helpful in their daily life at specific tasks. They can use that at work or even at home to teach themselves things, their children or their spouse. Then because GPTs let you to customize ChatGPT for a specific purpose. So that is what I'm going to talk about. So I'm super excited that the long awaited GPT stores where people can be able to sell their ChatGPT custom GPTs is going to be launched by next week from the OpenAI. So what does this thing mean? What does it mean for us GPT builders? So for developers and GPT builders like me, this means that we are going to have our own custom built ChatGPT out there on the GPT store, and we can sell it and we can make extra money from the platform. So if you have an idea of building your own custom GPT store, I would advise you to sign up in the pro version of ChatGPT. That's the ChatGPT Plus, because that's where you have access to the GPT's platform where you can build your own custom GPTs. And looking at this email, so say we are letting you know that we will launch the GPT stores next week. And if you are interested in sharing your GPTs in the store, you will need to. So there are three things they have highlighted you must do to be able to have your custom built GPT out there in the store. So the first thing is for you to review the updated usage policy, the GPT brand guideline, to ensure that your GPT is compliant. So what does it mean? So if you go to the OpenAI usage policy, you're going to see list of things they have disallowed, things that you're not allowed to use ChatGPT to do. And there are few of it listed, and there are a whole lot of it. Believe me, there are a whole lot of it. It's when you start interacting with ChatGPT that you find out that there are things that the model will not allow you to do. So the few of these things are the illegal activities, anything that has to do with child sexual abuse material, anything that has to do with generation of hateful, harassing or violent content. Under each of these headings, there are bullet points of things that are not allowed. Then generation of malware. So you look at activity that has high risk of physical harms. So when you go through these pages, there are different things that have been listed that you don't need to do with OpenAI ChatGPT. Then another thing you need to know from the email as well is the GPT brand guideline. So when you go to the GPT brand guideline, you will find these GPTs in GPT ChatGPT. So right here, you're going to look at the GPT, you read through what is required. So here they say custom GPTs. User can create custom GPT tailored for specific purpose with unique instruction, expanded knowledge, and custom action. Then under the naming guideline, GPT should have a short app-like name suitable for display of ChatGPT sidebar. So when you go to your site ChatGPT, when you go to your ChatGPT under this sidebar, so like names like these is very suitable for GPT. So short names: UI Pro, GTP, AI News Analyst, GPT Store. Names like this, AI Carousel Creator, is very long. So when you are creating your GPT, make sure that your naming convention is short, that you're not using a long name in your GPT name. So something like let's say something like health check GPT. So if you say health check GPT is very short. Travel GTP is very short. So if you don't know how to name, when you go down to your GPTs and see what OpenAI have already done, you see mocktail, mixology, hot mod, math mentor, sticker whiz, sauce chef, laundry buddy, coloring book hero, tech support advisor. So their names are short. So when you are designing your own GPT and choosing the name, make sure you choose something that is short and okay. Then another thing you have to look at is consistency. So consistency, they mean if the GPT you are creating is a part of an existing service, so it is advised to use the same name. For example, if the name is, let's say, you have something like meow lyrics, meow, what will I call? Let me find something. You have something like a health check consistency. You have an existing service like a FinTrack. So naming your GPT, let's say FinTrack GPT or FinTrack Query Assistant, is very much suitable. So it won't be okay for you to have an already existing service that is, let's say, FinTrack, then you come and name your GTP something like tracking GTP and all those things, financial tracking GTP. So you have to maintain that name. So what it means that just be consistent with the naming of your GPT and the service that is already existing. So if you are building your GTP for a service that is already existing, just try to make sure the naming is consistent with the GPT, so that you don't end up confusing your users. Then another thing you have to take note of is the trademark. Take note of the trademark section. So this trademark section has to do with GPT name. So try to avoid trademark name like Nike, Google Analytics and all those stuff. Just try to avoid it. Then prohibited content, avoid GTP's let's say I have it here. Subsets, functionality, recommend GPT name are the same. For example, if your service is called Miolytics, then the GPT should be allowed to be called Miolytics. If instead of GPT it provides support for the service, then consider applying to the name held. So I guess that is just clear and understandable and other stuff. Then builders must verify their domain name in order to use many common trademarks. So builders must verify their domain name in order to use many common trademarks, and OpenAI may reactively enforce this for others if reported. So GPTs may not use another organization trademark in the name or logo unless they are authorized to do so. So you have to take note of that. So your GPT you cannot use the names of already trademarked brands in your GPT. So you have to take note of that. And also you have to verify your domain. I will show you guys shortly how you can do that. Then if your GTP uses a third-party service, for example, part of its action, this may be mentioned in the description. So if you are using a third party service like services, for example, let me think of Zapier. You're using Zapier and all those things, you have to mention in the description of the GTP that this GTP is using Zapier to automate most of this its workflow and processes and all those things. For instance, I have this GTP. So if I go into this GTP setting configuration, you have the instruction, then you have the description. So if I have anything on this GPT that has to do with Zapier or any third-party service I'm using, maybe I connected it to Google Analytics, to SEMrush API or anything, I have to mention those things here in the description. And that is it for this section. Then another thing, finally, publish your GTP in the store. So if you make your GTP public under savings, if your GTP is here, anyone with this link, and you confirmed it, what it means that your GTP is not going to show up in the store. For your GTP to show up in the store, you have to make it public. You have to make it public. So to make your GTP public, you set your builder profile. So to make your GTP public, you have to set your builder profile. So let's go set our builder profile. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come out from this section. I'm going to my profile, go to my settings, come to my builder profile. So I can either do my name, I can either use my name, or I verify my domain. Let me try. Let me check. Oh, good. Because in this one, you have to copy this code and go to your domain and drop it. So when you are verifying your domain, you have to like submit. So I just did that so I can be able to get this. So you have to copy the code and go and create a TST record on your domain. So I've already done that. So I went to my domain. So I went to TST. I look for, this is it. So I put it and then I verified my domain. So it's already there. So now if I come back to my GTPs, let's say if I come to this GTP and come to edit, since my domain is verified, I think I need to reload. Let me try and reload. Let me see, why is it not working yet? Let me go back. Sorry, I have different GTP account. Let me profile builder. Okay, so I haven't set it. Good. So now I have set it by my domain name. So if I go back to edit, so now I can be able to make my GTP public. So once I set it to be public and the store launches next week, my GTPs are going to show up on the OpenAI GPT stores. So those are the three things that you need to do to ensure that your GTP is compliant and being received and showed on the GPT store. And that's it, guys. So once again, I'm back to start posting content on this channel. Please support this YouTube channel. Please, if you like this video, like and subscribe. So every week I'll be dropping videos on ChatGPT tools, tips and tricks, things you can do with ChatGPT. Basically I created this channel to share how I use ChatGPT on daily basis. Things I create, believe me, I've created amazing things using ChatGPT since it came out last year. Last couple of years, and you find out there are 1,000,001 things people have been doing. So I did show you guys one thing. So GTPs currently now, the search is crazy. So if you go to ChatGPT, I will leave this link in the description below. If you go to ChatGPT, if you go to Google and you type in chat.openai.com/g/ and put inside, you see different GTPs that people have created. It has GTP finder, so this GTP helps you to find other. I've tested it, by the way, so it's a cool GTP. So you find this GTP of GTPs, research GTP, lawyer GTPs, GTP moneymaker. I think I need to try this. Let's try this out and see, guys. Let's know what it does. Let me make some money. Let's see what it's going to have. Believe me, if it has a third party things I need to approve, I won't. Let me see. Let's make some money. Can I edit it? Okay. How can I make money with AI in 1 week? Let's see what will happen. Nothing's happening. Oh, I know why. Sorry, guys. My VPN was on, that's why. Let me reload this. Kind of notice that whenever my VPN is on, my ChatGPT doesn't work. So let's try that. Let's make some money. Hey, I'm Money here to assist you with financial queries, whether you are looking for advice building your name, gender, age. So let's give it a name. Let's say Kel, male, 25. Thank you for sharing. Kel, as 25-year-old male, you are at a great stage to start and enhance your financial journey. Let's explore how we can make money work for you. Okay. Budgeting and savings. Investing, retirement plan. It's never too early to start thinking about retirement, often like 40, 401k or okay. Side hustle, engage in side hustle. So lastly, don't forget to check out my Twitter account for more. So basically he puts his Twitter accounts and all those things. So make money using ChatGPT. So let me see what it's going to come up with. Content creation, programming and development, and make money using AI tool like ChatGPT involve leveraging in capabilities to enhance or create business opportunity. Here are some of the ways you can: business consultation, custom support. So basically these are just defaults. So if I'm to rate this GPT, I'll just give it a 5. For the fact it's just a little bit of custom, but the creator always like give out this information and all those things. So I'll stop this, then I will remove it from I can put it on my sidebar. So that's this, guys. That's what it's like. So let me try one more before end this video. Let me see. Adaptive coding guide with what person by. So let's see, GPT affiliate, money making SEO affiliate blog. Let's see. Yummy. I like the way that sounds. Let me just check it and see what it looks like. How can I increase my blog traffic? Let's see what happens here. I'm saying Let's say I'm a beginner. Understanding your audience. Interesting. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you just check out, I'll leave this link in the description below. There are lots of GPTs you can try out, and you can find most of them interesting, like this one. There are cool GTPs out there, so I believe that this is something that you can set up and use it to like make extra income. You can set up GTPs, or you just do set up GTPs and quality GTPs, not just anyhow GTP. Just try to do the research and know what people need help with, and then use it to create your GTPs. Thank you for watching my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, anywhere you are, and please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be able to grow this channel. Thank you everyone, and have a wonderful time.